Muhammad can do 99. We take off a hat to him. He's great. But this is not from God. This is his cleverness. The Muslim says, you see, the miracle is the one he kept out. The one that is not there. Because in the first half a dozen, you give anybody the choice of thinking, imagining attributes. In the first half a dozen, he will think of the Father in heaven. The Father in heaven. The Father in heaven. The word Father will be one of those qualities that you are conjuring up in your head. The Father. The Father. The Father in heaven. The amazing thing. Muhammad, the Prophet of God, through him Allah gives us 99 attributes, but Father is not one of them. Father is not one of them. The commonest thing, that thing is being dangled before him all the time. During his 23 years of his prophetic experience, from 40 to 63, he is giving us these verses, these attributes. But Father is kept out. Why? Because it had acquired other connotations. By itself, there's nothing wrong. Beautiful. The Father in heaven to me is a beautiful expression. But it has acquired other connotations. And in languages, words change their meanings. You see, we are talking, when I was going to school, and as a schoolboy, I was taught poetry. People must have also learned poetry. And in one of the poetries that I learned was a song we used to sing as little boys. It says, gentle lords and ladies gay, on the mountain dawns the day. I don't know whether you people heard that. Gentle lords and ladies gay, on the mountain dawns the day. And you're talking to people, he's a very happy and gay fellow. He's very jovial, gay, he's happy, gay. Today, I say, Mr. Chairman is very gay, he'll punch me on the jaw. I said, what the hell? I said, no, look at the dictionary meaning, the original dictionary meaning. In the dictionary, the thing is, it means a homosexual today. Gay means a homosexual. But it didn't mean that. The first time as I'm growing up, I'm reading the newspapers, as I'm growing mature, and I'm coming across expressions like gay. In the newspapers talking about gay. And I kind of say, what are you talking about, gay? What is gay? What gay? No, I can't grasp the meaning. Because I don't know it's talking about homosexuals. You see? So now you don't use that word anymore. The word comrade in America. Anybody said this guy, his address you, says, Comrade Clinton. Finish. He's finished. He'll be counted as a commie, and he'll be taken up and interrogated and what do. Commie means a communist. Comrade was the guy who says comrade, use the word comrade, it means, it's a beautiful word, comrade, fellowship, companionship, sahaba. No, but when you say comrade in America, describing somebody as a comrade means he's a commie, he's a communist. Can you see? Words change the meanings. So this word Father is being used by a great section of the believers in this world for God Almighty, saying that Jesus is the only begotten Son, begotten, not made. He's the Father, he's the Father of Jesus Christ. Physically, he is the Father, not like Adam. Adam was made by God. Every dog, pig and donkey was made by God. But Jesus is not like that. He is begotten by the Father. Because of that concept, the Holy Quran kept it out. 99 attributes, Father is not one of them. Where is God? Where is He? Where is He? We say He permeates the whole universe. A Persian poet, he put it this way, he said, Man nagunjam dar zamino asma. Man nagunjam dar zamino asma, that the heavens and the earth cannot contain me. Dar dile mu'min bagunjam beguma, but the heart of the mu'min, the faithful, can most assuredly contain me. This is a transliteration of the hadith. Our Nabi Karim sallallahu alaihi wasallam, he said, Qalb al-mu'min arshur rahman, that the heart of the mu'min is the throne of Allah. But he is not contained. He is not contained in anything. He is not contained anywhere. He permeates the whole universe. There is not a place that you can imagine where He does not exist. At times, questions have been thrown at me. They say, God can do anything. I say, no, He can't do anything. He can do everything. I say, He can't do everything. What are you talking about? I said that, you see, God, He can't make another God. Can He? He is the uncreated. When He creates, He is a created being. How can He create an uncreated? So He can't create another God, an uncreated. I said, He can't kick me out of His kingdom. He can incinerate me. He can abolish me, make me extinct. He can do whatever He likes. But He can't throw me out of His kingdom. Do you know that? Where does His kingdom end? Where is it that you say, now, beyond this, Allah doesn't operate beyond this? Where? Where can He kick you out of His kingdom? Whatever you think or imagine, it's His. So there are things, He says, no. There's only thing that He does godly things. He can't do things, ungodly things. Kick me out of His kingdom, and His kingdom permeates everything. But He is not contained. The Islamic concept is that He is not contained in anything. And we are given an ocean of knowledge, the whole complete concept in just 4 verses, which every Muslim child knows. The Surah Ikhlas, the chapter on purity, Ikhlas, we say Kul Huwallah. In these 4 surahs, we are given a concept of God. Every concept, any concept that you can imagine, you come with those ideas of yours. Either these 4 verses, in these 4 verses, you'll be able to confirm or reject. There is not a concept that you can think or imagine, which is not covered by these 4 verses. So our Nabi Kareem sallallahu alaihi wasallam, he said that person who reads Surah Ikhlas, he gets 1/3 the sawab, the blessings of reading the whole Quran. 1/3. Imagine, this is an encyclopedia. Just reading those 4 verses once, you get 1/3. 3 times you read, you get the sawab of reading the whole Quran. Only 14 sentences. I'm sorry, 12 sentences. 4 at a time. 4 times 3, 12. قل هو الله أحد الله الصمد لم يلد ولم يولد ولم يكن له كفوا أحد. Repeat it. And you got the sawab of reading the whole Quran. How do you account for that? How can you account for that? Just reading 12 sentences and you get the blessings of reading the whole book, an encyclopedia. How do you grasp that? Our Nabi Karim said so. You know what makes it so important? Those 4 sentences are the touchstone of theology. Theology is the study of religion. Theos in Greek means God. Theology means the study of God in religion. Theism is the belief in God. Monotheism, to believe in one God. Polytheism, to believe in many gods. Pantheism, to believe everything is God. Now, these are theism, theos. A theist who is not a theist, who doesn't believe in God. So these 4 verses are the touchstone of theology. There is no concept that you can think or imagine. If you are all right with this 4, you have a good idea of what it means, you are safe from any kind of misunderstanding about God. Any kind of misunderstanding. You will be safe with Allah. The right concept. Your understanding you have about the 4 verses. Anybody brings you an idea that God is like this, God is like that, within the 4 verses, he said, no, this is rejected. This is rejected. Or this I accept. I accept this. This I reject. This is the touchstone of theology. This is like the touchstone that the jewelers use. I had the experience wanting to know about this jewelers. You see, you take along your grandma's jewelry, old jewelry. You think it's 22 karat gold. And you take it to a jeweler and says, look, I want money for this. So he said, right, leave it here.